is some horsepower.
That is awesome.
Nellis Air Force Base right across the street from Las Vegas Motor Speedway all weekend long. The air show has been going on, the Air Force, and a lot of collaborative maneuvers with different other countries around the world, and they've had all kind of hardware on display. That's the bonus for these race fans who've come here to see these machines crank it up and let loose on the very fast mile-and-a-half Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Carl Edwards getting ready to go. There's Scott Speed, who will start on the pole in his very first NASCAR Nationwide Series race ever.
Wonderful, Scott. Good job. We've got a great, and look at the fans, Alan. We have got a stand full of fans. This is awesome.
Outstanding crowd today. Beautiful weather. Great weather today. Again, temperatures in the mid to upper 60s forecast for the afternoon, and wonderful weather for the weekend so far here at Las Vegas that they hope continues for the Sprint Cup race tomorrow. There's Brendan Gaughan, one of the Vegas natives in the field, along with Kyle Busch, hoping to take the trophy this afternoon. Remember, that's a backup car after a practice crash yesterday, and Kyle Busch ready to go in 5th position. Did he make it? We go upstairs to Dr. Jerry Punch, Andy Petrie, and I think Dale Jarrett.
He made it. Great job down there. That's a pair down there I would bet on any time. Nice job, DJ. That might have been the best race of the day, getting from upstairs. Folks, when you come to Las Vegas, you expect to see headliners, and folks, we have got them for you here today. Kyle Busch, Carl Edwards, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Burton Harvey, Camlin Vickers, and many, many more. But, guys, racing here is not without its risks. As a driver, DJ, what tops your list of concerns?
I think the biggest thing is the speed that you carry through the corners here, and we've seen some pretty big crashes here. You hit extremely hard, and if you're one of these Cup drivers and owners, you know that that's a chance that you're taking out here, but these guys just want to race.
In a city where gambling is a way of life, a couple of crew chiefs down in the garage here this morning told me that this tire and this track will allow them to roll the dice. Andy, what are they talking about?
Well, what they're talking about, Doc, is you have a tire here that doesn't lose any speed as you run it, and that really opens up a lot of options on pit road. I mean, they're going to have to put fuel in, no doubt, but they don't have to put 4 tires on every pit stop. So they can come in and decide to take 2 tires or probably even no tires with the way this tire is wearing. So it could really jumble up things on pit road in the standings late in the race.
You know, until yesterday, I talked to Scott Speed. He said he had never even sat in a NASCAR Nationwide Series car, and now he is the pole sitter, surrounded by some experienced winners. What concerns should everyone have in the early laps today?
Well, I think the biggest thing is he's just excited about being there and being up front. And the other thing is the bottom of the racetrack is extremely rough. So I know he's going to try to go in there wide open. He just wants to make sure that he makes it through there.
And Andy, you said you treat him like
I treat him like a loaded gun.
All right, let's just see what's going to happen here. An inexperienced pole sitter, lots of hungry veterans around him when they come down to the green flag. Let's go down now trackside to get the command to fire him up.
Race fans, please welcome UNLV Runnin' Rebels men's basketball coach, Mr. Lon Kruger, as he delivers the most famous words in motorsports.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Are set to roll as we are just moments away from the start. Now, our in-race reporter today is a Las Vegas native who has experienced success in several different sports. Brendan Gaughan was a NASCAR West Series champion twice, as a NASCAR Truck Series champion. And oh, by the way, he played basketball for the legendary Big John Thompson at Georgetown. Who are his racing heroes? Well, you couldn't find better ones than Parnelli Jones and the Oval Meister Rick Mears. We'll talk to Brendan Gaughan and wave the green flag when we come back to Vegas in just a moment. First big gamble of the day was NASCAR Nationwide Series qualifying this morning, and in qualifying it's all about speed. Today it was Scott Speed, the 26-year-old, making his very first start and sitting on the pole, becoming only the 9th different driver to win a pole in his series debut. Flanking him, the veteran Kevin Harvick. And while you watch to see where your favorite driver is starting, let's visit with the driver of the South Point Hotel and Casino Chevrolet, Brendan Gaughan, who starts back in lucky 13th today.
Hey, Brendan, Dale Jarrett, the ESPN. You have a copy?
Got you, DJ. How you doing today?
I'm doing well, Brendan. Thanks for doing this. Our first question comes from our ESPN mailbag. And Wayne in Alabama would like to know, does having all your friends and family here put more pressure on you today?
Absolutely. I mean, I got my grandmother and grandfather up there, nieces, nephews, high school friends. But it's a lot of fun. I like that pressure. I mean, Coach Thompson instilled that in me. My father instilled that in me. And pressure to me is just another level of fun, man. Driving for Rusty's pressure with this paint scheme, too. But I enjoy the heck out of it.
All right, man. Hey, Brendan, we've seen a lot of cautions and wrecks here the last couple of years at this racetrack. In your opinion, what's creating all of this?
A lot of it's probably those bumps, especially there's a bunch of bumps as you go into turn one. We're all running on the spring nowadays where we're coil bound, and you go over those things really upset your race car. So I bet it's a lot of those guys running on coil bind springs and running through those bumps just really upset these things. And that's what got me yesterday.
All right, Brendan, thanks a lot. Have a great day. And now Andy's going to talk to your crew chief, Brian Berry.
Hey, Brian, Andy Petrie in the booth. You got us?
Yeah, Andy, how you doing up there?
Hey, Brian, you guys have had a kind of an eventful weekend so far. How does running a backup car here today change your strategy for the race?
We still came here to do the same thing. You know, I mean, we're in Vegas, got the son of the gambling man driving here. We can still pull this thing off. No changes right here. We'll have to sort it out a little bit to start with and get it going here. Sure, have to make a couple of changes, hopefully nothing drastic.
How about this tire, Brian? We've heard everybody talking about how good it is, and what is that going to do to your pit strategy here late in the race?
Well, we're hoping that's going to allow us, if we need some track position, to take a chance to get the finish we need, that we'll be able to do it, because tire wear wasn't anything to speak of for us at all yesterday.
Okay, Brian, you and Brendan have good luck today. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you, guys.
Should be fun to watch him coming from the back of the pack. Now, we'll have onboard cameras inside 7 other cars scattered throughout the field. And keep an eye on the one car, Mike Bliss, who starts back in 9th position. Bliss was the fastest car in final practice on Friday afternoon. Our over-the-wall reporter is a 15-year veteran tire changer. Mark Hollywood Armstrong joins us from the Steve Wallace pits.
Hey, Mark, Andy Petrie here.
Hey, man, go ahead.
Have you got us? Hey, you guys, you've been changing tires for 15 years. How does a 42-year-old stay competitive down on pit road with all these young guys?
Man, I tell you, you got a group like this right here, it's young behind you, and they keep you pumped up, and that's what it's all about. Get your adrenaline going, and, man, you can just throw the age right out the window and just go out and have a good day. Okay, Mark, you can show us some good pictures today, and good luck and stay safe down there. Okay, man, this is in Vegas, and we're going to bring it to you. We're going to have a good day. Y'all have fun out there.
42 and still going strong. How about that? Now let's update some of the stories we'll be following today. First in the pits here is Shannon Spake.
Doc, after 2 races, Brad Keselowski, championship contender, has found himself 171 points behind points leader Kyle Busch. Now the 88 team did struggle this weekend in practice. I spoke with crew chief Pop Urey Sr. He told me after making 15 changes to that car this morning, they are better. Mike?
Well, Shannon, in 2008, the 20 team won 9 races with 4 different drivers. But no victories came after crew chief Dave Rogers was suspended midsummer. In fact, their last win came in July at Daytona. The driver then, Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin makes his first appearance in the Nationwide Series today, looking to bring that team back to victory lane. Jamie?
Well, Mike, it's been 17 years since a driver sat on the pole in his first ever Nationwide Series oval start. Scott Speed is the man today. Yesterday was the first time he's ever sat in a Nationwide car. Now, he says he's in this race just to get some experience, but hey, if practice and qualifying was any indication, he could get more than experience. He could get a win. Dave Burns?
Jamie, on pit road today, speed will be important, accuracy is a must, but decision-making may be at a premium. These tires have worn so well this weekend, the crew chiefs are telling me they may need to only change 2, or maybe not change any late in the race to keep their driver up in the queue, up in the finishing order, and win spots on pit road. Decision-making by these crew chiefs, critical at the end of the day because of good tire wear. Doc?
Thanks, guys. Today's race is 300 miles, 200 laps. The pit window could get stretched a little bit.
Yeah, you got 50 to 55 laps that they can go on fuel, and that's what they're going to be doing. They're watching that fuel window. They may try to stretch it at the end.
Lining up behind the pace car, folks, for decades have been writing books about what happens in this town after dark. Today, we hope to give you some Vegas memories in the daylight. We're about to spin NASCAR's finest 200 times. And at the end, only one number will be a winner. Glad to have you with us. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. for the NASCAR Nationwide Series cars, getting it done here just north of the famous Las Vegas Strip.